Sixth graders, this is to help you with question 6 on CR23 version B. It says on the grid below, draw and label the coordinate axes. Write a number scale on each axis. Okay, so here I have to get up to 7, and over to 6. So I'm going to draw my x-axis about right here. Ooh, that's a little ugly, but there we have it. So that's my x-axis. And I'm going to draw my y-axis right about here. Doesn't have to be centered on the grid, but they do have to cross through a dark grid line. So there we go. Label the horizontal axis x, the vertical axis y. I can see I can go by 1 unit here. So this would be a positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this would be a negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Moving up, this would be 0, 0. That's the origin. Moving up here, that would be a positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4. What I'm doing is writing a number scale for each axis. Positive 5, positive 6, and up here is a positive 7. This right here would be a negative 1, a negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, and so on. Plot the ordered pairs and label each point. Okay, point D is 2, 7. So you'd start at 0, 0. You'd move 2 right and 7 up. So that's letter D, 2, 7. So I just want to review. You would start at the origin. Then because of this 2, you'd move 2 to the right. Because of the 7, that tells you move 7 up. And then that's where you plot that point. B is 4, 3. So you'd start at 0, 0. You'd move 4 to the right and 1, 2, 3 up. That's B, 4, 3. These are all going to be in the first quadrant. K is 6, 5. Start at 0, 0. Go 6 right and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So you could have just drawn the first quadrant, but as 6th graders, you have to know how to draw so that you have all 4 quadrants. This is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, this is quadrant 4. So when I say all of these points are in the first quadrant, I mean every x is positive and every y is positive. So let's do 7, 1. Start at 0, 0, go 7 right, 1 up. So that's R, 7, 1. Your points are always in the form x, y. In the first quadrant, the x will be positive and the y will be positive. Always x, comma, y. You always move left, right, and then up or down. For the second quadrant, the x will be negative, the y will be positive. In the third quadrant, the x will be negative because you're moving to the left from the origin, and the y will be negative because you're moving down. And in the fourth quadrant, the x is positive because from the origin I move to the right, and because I'm moving down, the y is negative. All right, all of your points on this one are in the first quadrant. I hope that helps.